Hi. I know. Hi. 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 I see you. Everybody sees you. Everybody sees you. Everybody sees you. Getting started a little early today. Everybody sees you. Everybody sees you. Hi. Give people a second to get here. Yeah, I know. I know. What you doing? I see you. I see you. I know. I know. Hi. 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 We live. We are. Trying to fix this a little bit. Hi. I'm trying. Hi. Hi. Hey. 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 I might end up doing this on the floor. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing better than I was if you saw my post. It's definitely a lot better. Definitely a lot better. I'm back to work, so. Hi. Gotta show all the animals before we get into it. Georgie. His name's not Toby anymore. It's Georgie. Hi. What, are we gonna talk about some stuff? What? Why are you on your hind legs like a weirdo? You being goofy? You being a goofy guy? Wait for some people to get here. I'll bring Knox and Nami in. We'll have the whole animal group here today. The whole group. I might sit on the floor. I kind of feel like sitting on the floor today. It's a floor day. Hi. Oh my goodness. I just got off of work, so he's so excited. He's so excited. What? What? Hi. Hi. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Hi. Hello. It's been a while since I've been live. Hello. What? 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 You want to say hi? I have been feeling better. Definitely getting there. What? Why are you stressed out? Okay, go. Go. I should probably grab Knox and everything too to show you guys. Get the cat. Knox. Nami. Hey, no. Nami says hello. She doesn't like the dog, but this is Nami. If you guys didn't know, we have a new rescue kitty. We've had her for a little while. Say hi. She was abandoned in a house, left alone to fend for herself. Can you stop it with that? She doesn't want to play with you. And I'm going to go get Knox. I know. I disturbed you of your slumber. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll put you right back. Knox. Hello. You gotta say hi. You're popular. You're popular. Everybody knows you. Everybody loves you. Georgie, leave him alone. This Knox is saying hello. He tolerates Georgie. He's also 3 times the size of Georgie. Can you stop it? He doesn't want to play. No. No, he does not. Does this look like he wants to play? He does. Look at this boy. Look at this long boy. Look at him. Hey, cut that out. Leave him alone. Good boy. All right, we'll put him back. I just wanted to show you Equinox, the absolute unit. Georgie, is it? Wait. Wait. There you go. All right. I know. Come here. Whoa. And then I got this guy. Hi guys. How are you? I got this guy. He's renamed, for those of you who don't know, and he is officially adopted by me. We got enough money that I was able to adopt him out. He is a Chiweenie. He's half Dachshund, half Chihuahua, and he's very small and very long. Hi. What? What? Are you ready? Don't act like you hate me. This is what Major used to do. Pull away. He does the side eye just like Major does. It's so creepy. And he is renamed. So he was originally named Toby by his old owner in like the abuse case and everything. And I renamed him because one, I feel like every dog is named Toby. Wow. And I just wanted it different. So his name is actually Georgie now. This is Georgie. Like in Pennywise, because that's how he acts. That's how you act. And he's still like a puppy. He's 1.5 years, so he's like always on the go. Look at his little tail. Look at his tail. He wants to play with Knox so bad. He loves Knox. He loves Knox so much. Nummy, he's kind of scared of. Is he going to get bigger? No, he's not. He is going to stay this size. He is so small, and I've never had a dog this small before. I don't dislike any dog breed or any type of dog by any means, but I've never been the type of person to have like a tiny dog breed. And this guy just kind of fell into my lap. Whoa. And here he is. And now he's mine. And I adopted him because he was a foster for a while. And hey, gentle. He's definitely working on his manners still, but he's getting a lot better. He's getting a lot better. He used to be scared to even go out, like, outside or walk on a leash. He was abused pretty badly. What do you think Major's reaction? I think Major would very much dislike him. Like, Major was a lot more calm and relaxed, which is odd because he was a Shiba. But Georgie is very hyper and always wants to be in your face, always wants to say hello, always wants to be like, hey, what's up, what's going on, wants to be involved in everything. And I don't think Major would have appreciated Georgie. So I don't think they would have gotten along well. Major would have tolerated it because he's never rude or like aggressive to any animal, but he wouldn't have been a fan. They're kind of similar but very opposite at the same time. So you can see it's his bone. So yeah, I was gonna update you guys on just a little bit of life, and I just got off of work, so I was gonna talk about vet tech stuff, any Q&As you guys might have if you guys have been interested in becoming a vet tech or a veterinarian, all those things. I'm not a veterinarian, I'm a vet tech, so, but talk about the stuff that I, have on a daily basis, and any questions you have or stuff like that, because I think it would be fun to do like a little Q&A, and I'll do another, like a video later, but I haven't gone live in a while, so I think it would be fun. So work's going good. I just got back into work because I was just, if you guys did not see, I was in the hospital for a while. I was really sick with one of my lupus flare-ups. So I didn't really, it took a while for me to get back to feeling good again, but they gave me medication and things to knock it out and make it tolerable. So my job is, so as a vet technician, so basically what you do as a vet technician is very similar to nurses and doctors in the human field. So we do the things where we like check up on the animal, we bring the patients into the rooms, we draw up any vaccines, we do blood work, we do x-rays, any form of radiology, we stand in and help with surgeries. So that's one of the main things is we help do sedations and we actually help with the recovery of the surgeries. We actually are part of the surgeries, we monitor, we make sure that their heart rate's doing okay, all of these things while they're under anesthesia. We do dental procedures, so I'm actually the one that does like the stuff with like involving teeth cleaning and things like that. So there's so many things that you do as like a veterinary technician, and it's going to depend on where you go, because some places like Blue Pearl specialize in certain things like orthopedics or only radiology, and then there's some that's kind of like an overgeneralization. So sounds impressive. It's a very intense job, but it's fun. Like I was thinking about becoming a veterinarian, but I really like the aspect of like being in the moment, taking care of the animal right then and there, helping them right then and there. Like we do IV catheters, IV fluids, hospitalization, all of that stuff for any animals that come in pretty sick. So we do the basic stuff, and then we do some stuff that's, we're basically the assistant to the veterinarian, and then we're the surgical assistant when the vet is in surgery. And I work at a very small practice, so we only have 2 vets that are there. So we have to have as many people there as possible, basically, to help. And I've only been there like a few months, and it was very lucky because a lot of the times I was worried that I didn't have a special type of degree for it. I have an animal science degree, but I don't have like an actual veterinary technician thing. And they took me in with animal experience, but like no veterinary technician experience, and they're like a teaching, they help with like teaching and everything. So I'm very thankful that they were willing to give me that and keep going with the experience and everything. The office that I work at is absolutely awesome. So that's really good. And that the header that I had today was a puppy. We had 4 puppies that came in today. So they were super cute. They were only 3 days old. That was a 3-day-old puppy that's in my header. And they're blue heelers. So if you guys know what those type of dogs are, they're the hunting dogs. So yeah. So back into the work full swing, which is good. What you doing? What you doing? You just see him in the corner with his bone. He had mistletoe on his collar with like 3 little bells, and that disappeared very fast because him and Knox play really rough together, so Knox just completely like ripped it off of his collar. So there's that. What you got? What you got? Come here. Let me see it. What? Let me see it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. Wish I could see them playing. Oh, I'll have videos and stuff. Don't worry. Georgie's so chill until he hears a door. He's actually not as chill as you think. This is him very calm. He has zoomies like 5 times a day. He plays with the cat like all the time. He does this with toys. He's a big toy dog. He's still in the puppy phase, and I don't know everything that happened in his history, but I don't think he ever had a chance to be a puppy, because he wasn't treated right, and he was abused, and he's scared of everything, and then he got dumped at the shelter literally after like a year old, and was gonna get put down and stuff like that. So he's definitely getting there. He's doing a lot. He's doing really well now. He loves going outside. He actually approaches people now. He doesn't let people pet him, besides me and like my roommate, but he does approach people now. and like actually wags his tail and realizes like people are not scary, it's okay, you know? Yeah, he is a very hyper dog. Yesterday, he did a small howl, and it gave me flashbacks, and it surprised me. He got mad. He's getting more comfortable in the house, and he has a very sassy attitude. And he's not a huge barker, like unless someone's at the door, but he's not like one of those small loud dogs that like barks at everything outside and stuff. Like he doesn't. He minds his business and keeps quiet. But yesterday he was playing with Knox, and he was getting a little bit too overstimulated, and he was getting too hyper, and once they get to that, it can lead to like dog fights and just aggression and stuff, so you have to kind of make sure there's an equal medium. So I made him stop, and I put him away because he was getting to be a little bit too much, and he gave me attitude, and he actually gave like a little like howl of frustration, and I was like, that's the first time I've ever heard you do like a howl and like of annoyance, and it reminded me of Major, and it was so weird that like he did that, and I've never heard this dog howl in my entire life. So he is kind of like another version of Major. Like no animal will ever be Major, but like he's unique in his own way, and he's very special in his own way, but he has certain things personality-wise that is like Major. Like he's extremely stubborn. He has that like smile that I've posted about, where like that Shiba smile. He has that smile. And then he did the little howl thing, which I've never heard of before. He has like the attitude of Major. I always get the sassy dogs. Always get the sassy dogs. Yeah, sassy animals make me laugh all the time. I tried yesterday. It just caught me so off guard when he did the little howl. And it's such a small, like, he's part Chihuahua, so he's got that like dachshund little bark, but also Chihuahua, so it's like a little high pitched, but not too like blood curdling. And so it was just so sad because he knows not to get too loud. Like he knows like this is not a house where you act a fool, you know, and you only bark if it's absolutely necessary, like type thing. Like I don't want him barking at everything in sight. And it was just a little like head shake and a little like, ow, and like mad, and like shook his head like he was like talking back to me, and I like just started laughing because I was in the middle of trying to discipline him, but it threw me so off guard, and I was like, I've never heard you do that before. He still went in his crate anyway, despite how cute it was. But yeah. And I think Georgie's a better name for him. I didn't mind the name Toby. I wasn't going to change it, but I also never have named my own animal before because Major had that was his name when we got him, and I just kept it. So I wanted to do that, and he's very much like Georgie and Pennywise, is like the little boy that gets eaten. It's very similar to that. But he's a good dog. He's very different, but very similar at the same time. But vet tech stuff. Besides that, I'm not going to be live for super long. This is just to like update and chit chat and everything. Update you on a few things. I will have Christmas merch coming out. It's going to be small stuff. And then once the new year gets rolling, I'm going to have like the big things that are going to come out. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to have a lot of like holiday things where I'm going to be posting like certain things that you can give your dogs that are safe for the holidays. And I'm going to be doing a mixture of like Georgie is going to be in there here, you know, here and there, but I'm still going to have the Major videos out. I have a lot more like Major drafts and all that going out, and then I'm going to have more Shiba Inu things and like what it's like to have a Shiba Inu, and then other things and what it's like to rescue a dog, and what, you know, Q&As and what it's like as a vet technician, and is that the right job for you. It's going to be an all dog channel. It's still going to be a Shiba channel. And next year, I think I am going to be ready to have another Shiba Inu again. I have to wait till the holidays are over. It's a little bit too hard right now. But I've been really thinking about it, and I want Georgie to have a friend, and I just really miss having a Shiba. I can't get the same color, you know, or anything. I don't plan on that, but I think I want to get a girl. I've never had a girl dog, like ever. So I was like, maybe I should get a girl. And he's neutered and, you know, stuff like that. So we won't be having any puppies. But I think soon, in the next few months, I'm gonna be ready to like actually adopt a Shiba Inu. Like I've been looking at a lot of them that have come from like Korea and like other places that actually have a lot of Shiba Inus in kill shelters and that really need help. And they're, you know, the traveling fee is a little bit expensive to get them over here, but I've been looking into those and they're not as popular. A lot of people don't know about them, and I'm like, really? I've had a couple that have popped up that have really pulled at my heartstrings. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think soon I definitely want to do that, and I want to start. I think I want to do probably another holiday Cash App charity event where it's like the same thing where I do like $1. It's $1, and I donate to either a local shelter, or I'm gonna take whatever money that I get, the $1 Cash App, add it all up, and I'm gonna send it directly to Shiba Inu Rescue of Florida. So it's gonna go to Shiba Inu specifically in need. So the pros and cons of being a veterinarian. So I'm not a veterinarian, but I'm a vet technician. So the pros, obviously the animals. The pros are all the experience. You get to see things in your life you never thought that you would see. The ability to actually save an animal's life. You know, when you're in there, if there's an emergency, you actually contribute to saving that life. Being able to have connections with people. Just, there's so many things involving actually helping the animal's well-being. It's not just about, like, I know it sounds generic of saving animals, but like once you're in it and like you have an animal that's literally on the brink of death or has, you know, died, and you can bring them back to life, like things like that are like the pros. And like the people that you meet as well are just incredible. And the surgeries, if you really like the medical field and stuff like that, the surgeries and being able to see like an eye removal or an exploratory surgery and all of that, it's really cool. Yeah, it is kind of like a pet superhero, you know, like those are the pros. And like knowing that you're doing, even if you're just doing like you're helping with like spays and neuters, like you are contributing to saving other animals in the future. And you know, you're testing these animals for like feline leukemia and stuff, and you're helping as well. And another pro, which it's a pro and a con, and it's one of the most number one talked about things, is euthanasia. But the pro of it that I've actually was very worried, because when I started this job, it was very shortly after Major passed away. So I didn't know how I was going to handle euthanasia in the veterinary world. But I actually have grown a comfort to it, to knowing that I am somebody that when I am there in the moment and I am helping, I know that the animal's not suffering anymore, because we only do it if they're, you know, when they're really sick and they're not going to be in pain. And it brings me peace in knowing that like I'm there to be able to help the owner and to help the animal and make sure I get everything correct, you know, because we do have to take the bodies away. We do have to be the ones to, you know, put them down, and it's not easy. It's a very, very, very hard thing to do. But the pros of it is knowing that like you're that person that is able to help bring the other, you know, bring peace in them, knowing like you made the right decision and knowing that that animal isn't suffering. But the con is like no matter what, no matter how much of a like hard day that you've had, no matter what the story of the animal is, no matter what the, you know, what they're saying to you, because you'll have them, you know, like they'll vent to you and everything, some of the clients, and you have to keep it together. Like you can't, you have to keep it together, every single patient, because they're relying on you to not break down. You have to stay as professional as possible. And then the cons, of course, it is a very, I don't consider it a con. Some people will consider it a con. I've grew up as, you know, a waitress, like majority of my entire life. So I always have liked a very fast-paced, chaotic environment. I work better like that. I thrive better that way. If you don't like that type of work environment, definitely a vet technician is not going to be the way you want to go. It is going to be hectic. It's going to be chaotic. You have to think on the spot. Something could happen and you have to immediately get oxygen isolation. You know, you could have to start compressions, and it's very intense, and it's very in the moment right now. We got to do what we got to do. And it's very fun, but for some people, they might not necessarily like that type of fast-paced, crazy environment. So that can be considered a con, but if you like that type of stuff, that is definitely a pro as well. Another con is, I don't know too much about it, but it is kind of hard. You have to, you don't have schooling, it's a lot of schooling. If you want to be a veterinarian, like if you don't want to be just a vet tech and work your way up, you have to go through a lot of school. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of stress. But I don't want to be a veterinarian. I just want to stay as a vet tech. I'm hoping that I will be able to continue with just my animal science degree instead of just a veterinary technician, you know. If I have to go back to school, I will, but I'd rather not spend all that money if I don't have to, because it's mainly, I'm a firm believer that it is about the experience. And the more experience you get, the more you learn. I don't think you necessarily always have to have a degree for everything. It's different when you're a veterinarian because you're the one actually doing the surgeries, you know, and you're doing a little bit more, way more like extreme things, but yeah. And it's cool. You get to save lives. Like, you literally get to sit in and save lives. And of course the puppies and kittens that come in. Like I was telling people earlier, the puppy on my header was today that we had. And he was 3 days old. He was a blue heeler and he was 3 days old. And then yesterday we had 12 puppies that were St. Bernard puppies all come in. That had to get dewormers and all that stuff. And I think like it's pros and cons too. Like there's blood and guts. There's icky stuff. You're gonna have to be okay with the icky stuff. I've had a lot of icky stuff happen. I've had a lot of icky stuff that I've seen. I've had a lot of icky stuff that you can't really, you know, that stuff doesn't bother me, like blood, seeing organs and body parts and like certain things. Some of the cons as well is, another con that is kind of hard that I didn't realize until I got into the program was, there are some people, it's not abuse, but it's neglect, and you just kind of know like they can't necessarily afford to take care of their animals, or they have so many animals they can't keep up, so they're always getting sick, they're always, and it gets frustrating, and it's glad, you know, we're glad that they're able to get to the vet and actually get the help that they need, but it is sometimes frustrating to see how other people handle their animals because they don't necessarily handle it the best way, or we know that they need a certain type of care and they just refuse to do so. So those things can be a little hard, but other than that, I mean, I think there's a lot more pros than cons in my opinion, especially if you love animals. I mean, like every day an animal, you know, doesn't pass away is a great day. And there's been times where we've had like some pretty rough cases come in and, you know, they're alive because we were the ones that did that. You know, we were the ones that brought them back, or we were the ones that helped out and helped in the surgeries and just make sure that they're, you know, okay and doing well. So it's a very, I think it's very rewarding. It is a lot of hours. It is a long hours. I don't necessarily have as long hours as other people may yet. I work, you know, the standard full time, but yeah. And I do think it should pay more. As a vet technician, I definitely think it should pay more with the work you do. You work hard. Like, you are definitely going to get your exercise and cardio and everything else in as a vet technician. So yeah. Those are the pros and cons of little bit of them. Let's say, so we had the St. Bernard puppies. We have had, there's a few experiences that have been pretty crazy. We have a few like feral cats that have gotten loose. Those are fun, trying to catch them up. We have a new office kitten because he was just on the side of the street and was dumped, so we just took him in, and you know, so now he's hanging out with us, so that's awesome. His name's Onion Ring. He's an orange tabby. He's really cute. We do a lot. It's fun. It's a very fun job. Today was actually not super busy, which was nice. We had a lot of animal spay and neuters. We didn't have any crazy surgeries today, but I have seen, so the surgeries that I have helped with and been a part of have been eye removals, not exploratory. So eye removals, spays, neuters. I had a leg amputation one time, so I got to be part of that. That was really cool. Some animals with pregnancy that we've had to do some surgeries on. I have cleaning the teeth, all of those things, we actually are the ones that get to do those. So, I've had a few like kidney stone removals, bladder stone removals. I've had quite a few things like that. So those are some pretty cool surgeries to see. And then we had one exploratory that I didn't get to be a part of, but I got to sit in and watch as well. And the animal had a washcloth that was still in the stomach, and it was an exploratory. We had to get him out because it had an obstruction. And then we've had stitches gone wrong, you know, during a spay where like everything was on the outside, like all of their insides were on the outside, and we've had to immediately like put them back in. You would be surprised what dogs can eat. You would be surprised. We have had some dogs come in, and I haven't seen all of it yet. I'm sure there are so many more crazier stories that will happen, but dogs will eat anything. I have noticed dogs will eat anything. We had a Labrador that ate his vet rat at one point. Like just the little wrapping. Kidney stone removal, eye removals. Yeah, that's what you do though. Like that's, you know, that's a big part is assisting and helping in surgeries. And you have to be okay with all of that. Because also too, like and mass removals too. So like any possible like cysts or tumors and stuff like that, and they remove them. And we put them in the little biopsy jars, and we send them out to like the lab and everything. See if they're cancerous, not cancerous, like what's going on with it. We've had a couple like mole removals, which are little, like skin tag removals, which are little. But definitely, I think my all-time favorite was the leg amputation. We had a cat that had the leg was just so bad, and it was getting to the point where, I mean, the cat didn't use it anyways, and was already starting to adapt on 3 legs, and it was a very, very intense surgery, and it was just a complete amputation of the leg, and it was really cool to see, and the cat probably felt a lot better because it was starting to like really affect the cat's health. Yeah, dogs will eat anything. Like this guy here, he eats anything. Literally anything. You tell him how you eat literally. He had to go to the ER vet a few weeks ago because he ate something he wasn't supposed to. And he's so small, so he just like eats things so fast. This dog has eaten an entire bag of popcorn, an entire bag, on the table. I didn't think he could jump up on there because he's got little legs, and they weren't little enough, apparently. A few days ago when I got out of the hospital, the first night I got back, he ate my best friend's Chick-fil-A nuggets and waffle fries. Yeah. Yeah. He eats eggcorns, which are horrible for dogs. He eats the cat food. He eats twigs. He'll eat grass. He'll try to eat some mushrooms. He's embarrassed. He should be embarrassed. No, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about it. Because one thing I do know is you were never starved in your lifetime. So I'm not sure why you like to do that. Huh? Can you tell them your reasoning? Can you tell them the reasoning as to why you eat anything that moves? He's eaten Knox's fur on the ground because he thinks it's something that he can eat. He eats his toys. He tries to inhale his toys. It's okay. Yeah, I felt so bad. My best friend was so hungry, or Knox's mom, and I got out of the hospital, and it was the first night that I was back, and I couldn't take care of him as much, or walk that much to help out, so he was kind of out there and, doing his own thing, and I heard a rustling, and it was kind of quiet, and she left it on her desk, so it was high up, but he found a way to get up there, and Chick-fil-A is expensive, and she got it Uber Eats here, and he ate 3 of her nuggets and almost all of her waffle fries. And then Nami and Nox snagged a nugget as well because they saw him doing it. So they were like, oh, we'll do it. So yeah. But I think the one thing is I will never forget the day he ate an entire bowl of popcorn. I will never forget that day. That was actually very scary. Yeah. I'll bring Nox back in here. Let me bring him in here for everybody to see. Are you going to be nice to him? He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play. Nobody wants to play every single second of the day. Out, out. Wait. The unit. The absolute unit. Look at this lad. 20 pounds. He is twice the size of Georgie. Georgie is 10.3 pounds. Woo! Look at this absolute unit. Be nice to him. Thank you. Him and Georgie play a lot. Look at this boy. He is a beast. He is bigger than most small dogs. He is a gentleman. He is a gentleman. His tail's flicking. He's so annoyed. Look at this guy. He just woke up from a nap, so. Nox is about to not have as much fluff, by the way. That's going to be a fun video to make. He's going to my vet, and he has to be sedated because he's not the best at the vet. And we have fleas, and they're almost gone, but it's just gotten to the point where it's like we just need to flea bomb the whole house because all 3 of them are just a mess. And he's getting a lion cut, which means he's basically getting completely shaved except for his tail, the tip of his tail, his paws, and his head to get rid of the fleas because he can't get in a bath because he's too crazy. The flea stuff is not working enough. And yeah, so we're just going to shave him. And he's going to be naked. He's going to be a naked boy. It'll grow back, so that's what, but it's to the point where we kind of don't have a choice. I mean, we've done everything to get rid of the fleas, and once fleas start and they get that bad, they're a lot better, but hey, stop trying to play with him every 5 seconds. But we live in Florida, so it's not like it's, extremely cold or anything. It's a little chilly today, but it's not going to be too bad. But Nox will have to be sedated because he doesn't appreciate the vets, and the previous vets have said that he is not allowed to come back unless he is, not conscious or halfway not conscious because he's so mean to everybody there. No. Mr. Glazed Donut Boy. You just want to play with him. You're so stupid. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me let him out. Hey. Are you back in your chair? Is this your chair? All right. You take over. What are you doing? We have so many animals in the house. It's insane. Georgie has crashed. Oh no, can you guys still see me? Am I frozen? Is that what's happening? What? Why are you smiling like that? Huh? What? I'll just let Nox take over. So yeah, any more questions? But what other things have I found? And blood draws too. So if you're queasy with blood, you have to do blood draws and like IV catheters and stuff like that. So. But it's really cool to see stuff under the microscope. Like if any like blood infections, urinalysis where you can see, or like any parasites and you can see the parasites from like whether it's ears or, you know, in the feces and stuff. It's actually really cool to see under the microscope. Like, it's a lot of gross things. No, I haven't made my apartment a mini petting zoo. It's a house, technically. It's a condo. The requirements for becoming a vet technician are actually all very different. It depends on the practice. A lot of people want you to have a veterinary technician degree, which is normally, I believe, like a 2-year thing. I just have an AA, an animal sciences, and I have my, you know, zoo and technology thing going on. Hey, here. But they hired me with no degree with like in regards to veterinary care, just what I had, and they were like, we're willing to teach the right person. So it depends on the place, what they require. A lot of it I have noticed, it's a lot of experience. So if you can find a place that's willing to teach you and show you and have you learn, usually they require like after a year, that's what usually a lot of people look for. Like I have had a few vet technician places that have asked me, you know, not even like, oh, where'd you go to school? Where'd you graduate? They've just said, what's your experience? You know? So you have to, you know, and have basic physical requirements. Like you have to be able to lift a certain amount of weight, stuff like that. When he was moving a lot, yeah. He's a good dog. No, it's not a mini petting zoo yet, but we're about to have, some point, I'm sure, we're going to have a Shiba soon. Not this year, but in 2023, I think is the year that I will adopt another Shiba Inu. It will probably be a girl. I want a girl this time. Never had a girl. I've always had boys. So that will be interesting. Georgie will have a sassy sister. So I've been looking. I'm getting there. So yeah. And then I'm in the process of looking at I'm going to make some Christmas stickers and Christmas cards and stuff for merch. So the sass siblings, yeah, that's what it'll be, the sass siblings. Because Shiba Inus are always sassy. Like, I've never met a single person who said that their Shiba doesn't have an attitude problem. And I don't know, I love, like, animals like that. I think they have such, like, a fun personality. So it'll be good. It'll be good. And he gets along well with cats, and Georgie seems to get along with dogs. We've only done slow introductions just because you have to kind of be careful. And he hasn't had any problems. So he hasn't shown interest in playing with them, but he, you know, walks up and he doesn't show any signs of aggression and stuff. So, and he better not, because he's going to have another dog at some point. And he's going to have a sister at some point. So, and then what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? What are you guys doing? How have you guys been? What has been going on? Are you guys doing stuff for the holidays? Are you, you know, dressing your pets up? Are you, you know, what are you doing? My birthday's also next week, so I'm having a quarter life crisis. Don't know how to process that. A birthday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, just all within a month and a half. Why are you getting in my closet? No! Get out of the closet. Get out of the closet. Get out of the closet. No. Hold that thought. Get out of the closet. Get out of the closet. We don't do that. Why do you like? he will go in there and he won't come out, and then he gets himself stuck because he's too big to get into places, and he thinks he can be this cat that gets into narrow, tiny places, and he's not. Why are you looking like that? Everybody sees how crazy you look right now. I don't even remember what I was talking about. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say? Oh, God. That cat's so funny. Hey! You won't get beat up. He's gonna beat you up. He's just existing right now. Me too. Me too. Let him sit on his little chair. Georgie gets so jealous and always wants... Georgie loves Knox. Georgie wants to be next to Knox, in Knox's face, playing with Knox, sleeping next to Knox. Everywhere Knox goes, Georgie likes to go. He loves Knox. He wanted to love Nami, but Nami made it clear very quickly that she is not the one. And she's not a dog person or a dog cat. She's not a fan of other animals. So he's scared of her. So that boundary was there. But Knox is very just, I don't care. And he actually gets a little play buddy, so. Oh yeah, Georgie loves Knox. He loves playing with him, but like Knox is still a cat, so he doesn't want to play every single second of the day. Georgie is not the king type. Georgie kind of reminds me of the dunce or the jester. It's not really the king type. Like Major was like King Doge. Georgie is more not much going on. I'm just happy to be here. I'm here for a good time and a goofy time, not a long time. That's really it. I mean, that's kind of what he reminds me of. Wah, 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 wah. He's a little baby. Look at this. Look at you. I never thought I'd own a tiny dog in my entire life. I am not the tiny dog type of person. But this Chewini, and that's the breed he is, he got me. He got me good. Look at you. You're so cute. And he's not like typical small dog. Yeah, he's the comic relief. He really is. He is a very special dog. He is the running into sliding glass doors, barks at his own reflection because he thinks it's another dog, like type of dog. Like he's very much head no thoughts, head empty type of dog. Major was kind of like that, but like had some smartness to him. Major just didn't care about anything. He was just like, I'm better than everybody else. As he should, because he was. But Georgie has the sass, that is for sure. He definitely has the sass. Yeah, the Wii theme music does. He does bark at door noises. He's gotten, though, when, like, my roommate comes home or my best friend comes home, like, he can smell who that is, and he doesn't, you know, it's not an alarming thing. But, like, if somebody knocks on the door or something like that, he will definitely bark at the door. Or if somebody comes in, it's, like, somebody he doesn't know, he'll bark. But he doesn't bark at, like, which that I don't mind. Like, I want that, like, okay, alert me and let me know. It's just weird at first because Major never barked. He just screamed all the time. So when Georgie started barking, I was like, I forgot dogs bark. Like, I forgot that's like a normal thing because Major would just scream or snort and he never barked. Major barked like 5 times maybe the entire life I've known him. Like, And when he did, it was like this quiet little, like, it didn't even sound like a bark. It was not. His sounds like a bark. But other than the door, he doesn't bark when we walk. Like, when we go outside and we see people, we see cars, we see dogs, we see squirrels, like, he doesn't bark at any of that stuff outside. He minds his business. He usually sticks by me because he is very scared of, like, everything. But he's getting better. He's getting more confident. He doesn't bark at, like, other, like, dogs barking. He doesn't bark at, like, fireworks, thunderstorms, like, none of that. It's literally, that's the only time he'll bark. Or if he gets, like, the zoomies, he will zoom so fast, and he'll stop, and he'll, like, bark and, like, get excited to play for a little bit, and then he'll zoom again. And, like, that's the only time that he barks. So it's not super bad. He started barking once in a while in the crate because he has the crate. He had a dog bed, and then he destroyed his dog bed. That's another one of the things he ate. So he doesn't get a dog bed anymore. He gets just a crate with a bunch of fluffy sheets in it because he doesn't know how to act. So usually he sleeps in my bed with me, and he's pretty good. He'll just sleep the whole night with me, but once in a while, he'll, like, act up or want to, like, play when I have to go to work. So I'll have to put him in the crate, and he'll bark a little bit. And he started that at first because he was kind of trying, because he was getting a little bit comfortable, and I shut that down real quick because he sometimes gets mad, and when he doesn't get what he wants, he'll bark, and I'm like, I'm not the dog owner to do that, you know. So he doesn't do that though as much anymore because he's learned that it doesn't get him anywhere, and if anything, it'll make him stay in the crate longer until he's a good boy and he's calm and he's okay, and then he can come out and hang out with everybody else. So he's taught me a lot. It's a lot of learning. And I can bring him into my vet's office to get him used to other dogs and everything. They let me bring him in to get him used to, like, other animals or, like, the office cat and socialize him more. So he's not as much of he's such a nervous wreck, you know. But he had a really rough life, and he already has that in, like, his dog breed a little bit, let alone being dropped off at a shelter to be put down, and basically have majority of life growing up you were abused, you know. So it's like he didn't really have I don't blame him for being scared of everything. I was thinking about, so for the merch that I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be small merch again, just like the Halloween stuff was, but it's gonna be like, I want to do like Christmas cards, funny like Christmas stickers. I think I was gonna do just major, but I think I'm gonna do all the pets, so you can kind of choose. So like I want to do Christmas cards and stickers. So I think that's what's gonna come out. I might have a shirt. I don't know. I might not do that yet, just because I want to wait. I'm doing all of the big stuff. Like I want to do like Shiba merch and all that, and like blankets and stuffed animals and all that. Like once 2023 starts and I am able to get a lot more stuff and work on it and have more time to work on it, so it's really good quality for you guys. But right now it's definitely like the stickers and everything. It's going to be a one-time only for the merch. So like it's going to be just like Halloween, where you'll be able to have it through up until the new year. And it'll be like special Christmas cards with like either their pictures on it or a certain message and stuff like that. And it'll be sent out like that. Are we going to get a major plush? I plan on it. I plan on having a major plush. It's not going to be until 2023 because I need to figure out how to even get started on that, and I want to make sure it's good quality. I want to do blankets. I want to do t-shirts, all that. Like I want to do socks. I want to do all of that. So like the big like Doge stuff that's major stuff is going to come out in 2023 or 2023. So that will come out, but I do want to do a major plush. I do want to do a major plush really bad, and that is actually like my first thing that I want to do is that and a blanket. I would love to do those. It's like the first like official major, you know, because right now I'm just doing stickers and Christmas cards and stuff like that because I'm kind of meddling with merch and just kind of learning on how to design and how to do certain stuff, and I only have so much to work with right now, but 2023, like, that's going to be a big thing. So if you're in this live, you know that that's coming. So that is coming. I can't tell you when because I don't know when, but it's going to be in 2023. And it's going to be like a full release, too. So it'll be everything. coming out. And it'll be there to stay for a while. So right now, it's just gonna be seasonal Christmas cards with all the pets. You can pick whether it's Major, Georgie, all that, and Christmas stickers. I'm probably gonna do Thanksgiving and New Year's ones. I might do that as well, just to add to it. Look at how cute they are. They just nose kiss. I was thinking about doing that. I wanted to do like a zoom in, like I want to do some, I don't know what the Christmas cards and things like that are going to say. I kind of want to make them more personalized. So I'm trying to find a way, like, can I make them personalized? But that's kind of hard to do because I'm on Teespring. So I'm not like on Etsy or something like that. But I would love to do that. So I was thinking about doing that and maybe like send a special message and stuff if like you bought it. But we'll see. I'm going to try to figure it out. And it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be, like I said, if you looked at the Halloween ones or if you saw them, it was very simplistic. Like, it's nothing crazy special, but like it's a limited time only thing. And it'll be all the pets and it'll be a couple of Major, because there's so many things of Major with Christmas that it'll be good. And it'll be Knox, Nami, Georgie as well. We can add them into that too. What? He has the side eye that Major has. Show him the side eye. You're going to show him the opposite way. Do you see how you two are similar? He would have hated you. I'm sorry. I hate to admit it. He would have not have been a fan of you. I'm sorry. You're so hyper. Wiggle, wiggle. Did you guys hear that? Please tell me somebody heard that on live. Please. I squeezed him, and when I did the wiggle, and he farted. I can't. Ew, what is wrong with you? You're disgusting. Oh my God, if somebody heard that, please tell me somebody heard that, because I thought I was like, am I crazy? Did he just actually, like, no, that was him farting. I literally squeezed him, I guess, a little too hard. My man, what is wrong? Oh, it's okay. Oh my God! No, don't even don't try to be near my mouth right now. It was so tiny and so subtle and so small. Oh my God, that was so gross. You're lucky I'm a vet tech and nothing grosses me out anymore, besides like certain things do, but it takes a lot to gross me out with animal stuff. Humans, different story, but. Georgie plushie would be cool, but I definitely want to do 2023 is going to be like Major, like specifically Major stuff. And then yeah, I'm excited to do the Christmas cards though, because I wanted to do that for a while, just because I think they're like fun and they're small and they're simple, So keep an eye out, because that's going to be there. I'm going to try to do Thanksgiving ones, but I honestly don't think I'm going to have the time, because also, like, between that, like, my birthday is literally 2 days after Thanksgiving, so it's like I'm doing that back to back, and Thanksgiving between the hospital and me being there for so long, and, like, just the recovery with, like, how bad, like, my flare-up was and stuff, and there's been so much going on that it's been very hard for me to kind of catch up. So I don't know if I'll be able to do anything related to Thanksgiving. And I wanted to, like, I had plans, but like this hospital thing and life has just really backtracked it for me. Happy early birthday. Thank you. I have no idea what I want. I had plans that I wanted to do for like a long time, and it didn't work out. I wanted to originally go, like, not obviously during the holiday. It's hard because my birthday's always during the holiday, so I kind of celebrate it with like my friends and stuff later, because everyone's doing their family things. but the original plan in the beginning of the year is I've never been to Las Vegas, and I wanted to do like a girls trip to Las Vegas with like my close friends that I've known since like high school. And, you know, 'cause there's only a few of us left, and we're just together till the end, and we were all going to plan it out. It was only going to be like 3 days and stuff, because you can only, you know, do so much. And we wanted to do the first day, like, go to Utah and, like, actually do, like, a hiking thing. And then, like, the next 2 days would be Vegas. But it just, so much stuff happened between everybody, and nobody could get together, and everyone had work, and the money was just, it's way too expensive to travel or even breathe right now. So it just did not work out. So we're going to try to aim for next year, hopefully, at some point. So I don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday. And it's really quick. It happens so fast. So I don't know. I know my friends were talking about maybe giving me like a little party or something, but I was talking to one of my friends about it, but I don't know what I plan on doing. I've been to Margaritaville. I've been to that before. You're talking about like the hotels and restaurant stuff, because like I live in Florida. I mainly wanted to go just because I wanted to like get the experience of like going to like a really, really nice restaurant and, you know, going to a casino, and, you know, I wanted like that kind of experience, and like the friends that I have are just really fun to be around, and they're like hilarious, so I just know it would be fun. But I also wanted to as well, because like I've never been, I love traveling to places I've never been before, and on top of it, I wanted to also do things near like other places, or maybe other things in Nevada and stuff, like actual like hiking, or like looking at, you know, different scenery. 'Cause I live in Florida, you know, we don't have like canyons and rocks and mountains and all that, and I was like, we could do one day like a road trip, you know, and it's cheaper to do that than instead of Vegas for like 3 straight days, because it's just ridiculously expensive, and you can only do so much in Vegas. I feel like it's like 2 good nights, and you're like, okay, that's it, that was fun. But I wanted just the experience, especially because of like the age I was turning and stuff. But we're still gonna try to do it. It's just it's not gonna be as planned. So, you know, I felt like it would be really fun, but we want to do it the right way. Like, we don't want to go like on a budget. Like, we want to save up, actually prep, and with everything. And then after that hospital thing, especially, it was like, there's no way that's gonna happen. There's no way any of that's gonna happen. So, but it's okay. Still go. It'll just be very, 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 very late. Maybe for like my birthday next year or something. So, yeah. Any other questions? How are you guys? How are your pets? Nobody told me about their plans. If you guys have plans on the holidays, like, what do you plan on doing? I'll probably end this live soon, just because I have some stuff I gotta do. I gotta slowly set up Christmas decorations and everything. Knox, you still over there? Look at that. You can't even tell that there's a cat there. But I wanted to start a live because I wanted to get back into doing this, you know? You're excited for the cold weather? I'm not. It was cold today and I didn't like it. I'm not a fan of the cold weather. Like, at all. I like it for maybe a day if I'm like somewhere where it's snowing, and then I'm like, alright, that's enough. I'm good, you know? I like it like 70s. Like, if it's in the 70s, that's okay. But like, I'm also somebody, like, I'm a Florida person, so anything low 70s or under is cold for me. Like, I can't. Look at you. Now you're facing the camera. He's got little socks. They look like they're socks. All the animals are getting matching holiday pajamas. I'm not a huge Christmas person. I'm very much a big Halloween person, as you guys know, but like, I'm in the Christmas spirit, which is kind of odd. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Definitely better than I was. It was rough. Yeah, cold. I don't know how people can live like up north and stuff. I just couldn't. I don't know. I'm not built for that. I don't have the strength. I wish Nami would come in here, but she's sleeping in her little blanket on her little office chair. She's got her own little spot. She's a princess. I also have sometimes Kate, who's another one of our office cats, our vet office cats, and she actually comes here and she spends like weekends and stuff here. She's Nox, she's literally the same cat as Nox, except she's like a Siamese pattern with bright blue eyes. So I'll do a video one day with her, but she's 10 years old, so she's kind of just a grumpy girl that wants to sleep. But she's here sometimes too, but she hasn't been the past like couple weeks. So I have a very long day tomorrow. There's only 3 of us. There's literally 3 of us total on tomorrow. And we have like 7 surgeries, so that's gonna be a very busy day. And then I have to go do stuff afterwards because Pokemon's coming out, and I haven't played that since I was a kid, but I promised that I would be a part of it with everybody, so I have to do that as soon as I get off of work. So it's gonna be a very busy day. And I know everyone's talking about Pokemon. Everyone's been so excited about that. And then I also found some games that I want to play soon too. Nami is spelled Nami. If you know from the anime, that's where she got her name from, an anime character, and she acts like her. So, and that's my best friend named her because it's her cat. I consider it our cats, like Nox and her, because we've lived together and all that, but that's their mom. So, Pokemon, yeah, everyone's been talking about it. I know, like, Valkyrae, because I follow Valkyrae, and all of them have been talking about it, and, like, Twitch TV, or Live, whatever they're called, like, Leslie and all of them. So I keep up with that. I watch a lot of their streams and stuff, and I'm not, like, as into it. When I was a kid, I was into it. Like, I had the whole Pokédex binder. I had the little Game Boy games. I had everything. I would watch the original series with Nox's mom, like, when we were little kids. Like, we would watch it from the beginning up. I still know the theme song by heart, I just haven't since. But it'll be cool to kind of see what they've come out with. Yeah, it's coming out on Nintendo Switch, and I have a Nintendo Switch, I just don't, so that will be interesting. I'm not going to know what I'm doing. I have not played on my Nintendo Switch since I've gotten it. I got it for Christmas last year, and I just haven't. I need to get back into, like, that, but I started playing Valorant a little bit more, because I never played it ever, and I always talked about how I wanted to, so I will be doing some streaming eventually, very soon. I just have to get certain setups. I have the microphone. It's kind of an icky microphone, but you work with what you've got to work with. I have headset. Like, I finally got, like, all the little pieces together. Like, when my best friend gets, like, her new stuff coming in, because she's a huge game person, she gives me her old stuff, so that way I don't have to buy it, because I'm like, I'm too broke. I can't buy anything. I can't even start. So she's given me, like, her stuff that they're still decent quality, so that, because I found Shiba Inu games and stuff too, and I thought that would be just a fun video one day of just playing, like, Attack of the Doge, which is, like, some horror, stupid, like, game that's about a Shiba Inu and stuff, so I feel like that would be fun. I don't know what I'm going to stream from the Switch. I've talked about, I have only, like, the Shiba Inu games that I've found and stuff, like, I'm going to play on this channel. My second channel, Mandy's Adventures, like, and my regular, like, my Twitch, I'll stream from there. But it's only going to be just, like, for fun as, like, a little hobby. Like, it's not going to be, like, I'm not going to be a gaming channel or anything. Animals are kind of where I'm at, and where my heart is. But it would be fun to do still, and it would be fun to, like, play with you guys and stuff, too, because I want to do more interactions with you guys where we can actually, like, play some games together and, do stuff like that. I've played Mario Kart. I've played Mario Party, all that. I don't mind them, but I want to do, like, other stuff, too. Like, I do want to do, like, Valorant. Like, I'm not ever going to be streaming if when I start streaming games and stuff here and there. It's not going to be super often, but when I do, it's not going to be, like, competitive. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be for fun. It's literally just going to be for fun. Paparazzi? Oh, I haven't heard of that. Yeah, if you know any, like, dog games or something like that, like, let me know. Like, Shiba Inu. I did not know the amount of, like, Shiba Inu PC games that people have made, so I'm like, that would be fun. I feel like that would just be funny to play, especially because one's a horror game. I think it's called Attack of the Doge or something like that, and it's literally, like, a giant, all I see in the, like, preview thing is like a giant, like muscular Shiba Inu, and like, you know, the Doge face. That, and like I guess he runs after you and stuff, and I feel like that would be so fun because I also love horror games. Horror games are my favorite, like my absolute favorite. I watch streams more than I play, but I want to get back into doing that. Wait, what's paparazzi? I don't know. I heard somebody said that it was that. I'll have to look into it and see what that is. But that'll be, any other separate games will be on Mandy's Adventures. That's my second YouTube channel. I always go back and forth because I'm like, I'm going to post more often on there, and then I don't, and now I'm like, I am now. Like, it's official, like, I'm going to be posting, but that's just, like I said, it's fun stuff. Animal stuff, Shiba stuff, major stuff, meme stuff, all that is going to be on this channel. But it'll be, like, vlogs and, like, stuff that I do with, like, my roommates and stuff, because, like, I've done certain things, like, we did one that was, like, something, like, a Halloween-themed one, or we made, like, a whole bunch of different cupcakes that were like, some were gross, some were good. We did a Bean Boozled challenge, like all that dumb, like, fun stuff with friends. Oh, it's a game where you run around and you take pictures of people's dogs? I'm gonna be so biased. I'm gonna be like, until I find a Shiba Inu, I don't want a picture of it. I don't want a picture of it. So, yeah, if you have any interesting games that you would want to see, definitely let me know. Follow Mandy's Adventures if you're interested. That'll be stuff. I have a Twitch. I just haven't announced my Twitch yet and what it is because, like, I'm not on it right now, so it doesn't matter. Christmas charity live stream. No, Christmas charity Cash App, $1 Cash App event. If you guys saw what I've done, I did that before years ago, and it was just you send $1 to my Cash App, and I donated. I got a bunch of supplies that my local animal shelter needed, and I donated. And I think it was like, oh God, it was a couple $100s that we actually got in just $1 donations from people. And I sent people videos of, like, personalized videos of, like, Major and I saying thank you. And we were able to donate a lot of really good supplies and actual, like, medicine and stuff like that to the shelter. But I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to dedicate it. And we did it for Christmas, so I think I'm going to do this one, the $1 Cash App, the same way, but I'm going to send it to Shiba Inu Rescue of Florida, or a specific Shiba Inu Rescue organization in honor of Major, and just send them the money so they can kind of get what they need and stuff, because the Shiba Inu Rescue is very far from me, although it's in Florida. So I'm like, you know what? I think that'll be a really good, like, small, mini, like, charity donation, and then I'll think of something like, oh, if you donate $1, like, I'll think of something to, like, either give or, you know, post, like, another personalized video thing, like, I don't know, I'm gonna figure something out. But I really want to do that because no one really knows about the Shiba Inu Rescue of Florida, and they're a very small organization, and I think it would be really cool to do, especially, like, on this platform. Georgie, do not get under that bed. Don't do it. Don't look at me like that either. Come here. Yeah, come here. Hi, how's it feel to be on camera? You're not used to this yet, huh? What? 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 Wow. All right, I'm probably gonna end this in just a couple minutes. And keep an eye out, like I said, if you want some Christmas cards, Christmas stickers, anything like that, I'm going to have a mini merch Christmas sale coming up very, very soon. And the very first day that it gets released, it'll be 20% or 15% off if you get it, like, the first day. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. And I'm going to set up Major's Christmas tree, the one that Major and I did. More Major videos of him during Christmas. I'm going to do a bunch of things. Q&As, all that. Right? I am officially back. Like, I'm actually back. Like, I know I was, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then I wasn't, but now I am full swing. We are here. Live streams are going to continue. We're going to have so much fun. I miss you guys. I'm so sorry I haven't been as active. It's been such a hard past few months. But I love you guys to death, and everyone who's still stuck around, like, thank you. And it's going to be good to get back into going live again, and just, I like talking. It's just fun to talk to you guys. I don't know. It's it's nice. It's nice to talk to you guys, and every single one of you are like super nice and like super cool and super funny. So, and we all have animals that we love. Yeah. So that was it. I am going to say goodbye now. I hope you enjoyed the little catch-up stream / vet tech stream. I will do more Q&As. You're going to see another video really, really soon as well. If you ever need any breaks going forward, thank you. I appreciate it, Austin. Thank you. I know, I will, and I'll make sure to take care of myself. But I love this channel so much, and I never want, I never want to leave this channel. This is gonna be here forever, no matter what happens. So I'm always gonna. Are you saying goodbye? Yeah. Can you say bye? Knox, you want to say goodbye? This Knox is saying goodbye by spirit. He is. Aw, hi, sweet boy. You're so cute. Look at you being a sweet guy. All right, that is it for now. I am so glad we got to catch up and talk. I love you guys. Don't forget to follow, subscribe. Make sure you follow my Twitter and my Instagram, Adventures of Mandy and Major. All of that, so you'll see more announcements. I have so many pictures that no one has seen before and stuff of Christmas Major and everything. Those are going to be up there. Follow my TikTok, all of that stuff. It's all going to be up there, and you'll get all the updates, and that's where the first merch announcement will be on my Twitter and Instagram as well, Adventures of Mandy and Major. I hope all of you guys have a great Thanksgiving and holidays. Expect some more videos out soon, and if you are nervous about the holidays, or if it's not something that you necessarily look forward to and love, just remember to keep going every single day, and it's gonna be all right. You're gonna get through it. I know the holidays aren't easy for everybody, so always remember to be kind to everybody that you know. You never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. And yeah, love on your pets for me. Tell them that I said hello. And you will look forward, hopefully some of the videos that I'll be able to post during the holidays will make everybody have a little smile or laugh. So, bye guys! I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Knox, take it away! You're doing great!